I normally don't talk about this. Normally because, well, it's kind of like a dark secret for me. Knowing exactly what happened to Maria, knowing exactly what happened to Greeley, and a lot of other phantoms. Let's talk about the phantoms first. This is a story about my sister and me. One day, me and her were walking through Sophia Forest. Nobody really goes there, to be honest, unless they want to hurt each other. It's kind of like a game of archery. So, me and my sister were playing, but then she got stung by something. It was a black phantom. It had a purple eye. People call it the King Phantom. It was a huge phantom, too. The next day, she died. We didn't know exactly what she died from. We all blamed the phantom. But I knew she had a heart attack or something, because normally phantoms don't do that. They just make them sleep, but the phantom was huge, so it must have done it. So, my sister, she always wanted to be friends with people. But the next day I saw another phantom. It was wearing my sister's scarf. I was scared out of my mind. I knew my sister would have died, but she must have been a spirit. I started to scream as I fell down on the ground, trying not to believe it. She was just standing there. She couldn't talk, and she was just wearing her scarf that she normally wore all the time. My friend came over to me. She's one of my buddies. I didn't know exactly what happened, and then she told me the story about what happened. She said the phantom did it. She said the King Phantom doesn't mean to. They have a dark power that they don't even know what's going on. The only way they can communicate was that weird squishing noise. I didn't know exactly what happened. It was nothing, to be honest. I was just depressed. My sister had died, but nobody really cared. My family only cared. No buddies cared. No nothing. As I finally got to go back, my sister, she came following me. I was scared she was trying to kill me, but then I realized she's my sis. Why would she ever want to do that? Especially now. So, here I was, trying to get away from a dead family member. It wasn't very much. Well, I would have said that if it wasn't my sister. I've actually been chased by phantoms a lot, but never actually got stung by one. Probably because it just doesn't work out like that. People always believe that my sister would die like this, but we all knew that she wouldn't have. So, a week later, I read a book about Maria. I knew about it. It was from the JAMA library, which was a weird place to go, especially if you really wanted to get some information about it. So, I did exactly what everybody else would have done. Tried to ignore it. But nobody exactly does that, especially my sister. She would always love to help people, but this time she wants to kill people like it's nothing. I miss you, Sess. And I'll miss the time that, and I promise, the phantoms will pay like they always do.